It truly is hard to define what makes Premier a special league. Part of it is the chat that we're all in almost 24/7 laughing at while people around look and say what's going on. Part of it is the pure competition that everyone faces in the league. And I mean, let's be honest. A good part of it is this. The beautiful Premier Trophy, which is handed out each and every season to those who want it, to those who choose to accept it after the year. The commissioners buy it for us, the players, and if you win, you get one of these beautiful trophies. However, due to Madden 20's excessive problems with gameplay and just being tired in April, as Year 6 was approaching for the Glorious League, there was a lot of crying, a lot of whining, a lot of bitching. So we decided to go to a fantasy draft. This was a 5-day long exchange, which took day and night. It was a pause draft so that everyone could get in the picks that they wanted, the picks that they truly desired. And honestly, it wore me out as one of the commissioners of the league. However, I was able to take my Philadelphia Eagles and a team that I thought would suit my abilities and skills. And so we will go through the league and see, honestly, what ends up happening. After looking solid in the one preseason game that everyone was allowed to play, the Eagles were ready to take on the Washington Redskins and Prod in week 1. Now to the depth charts.
Alright, for the Washington Redskins, the 4th overall pick of the draft at quarterback, Russell Wilson. They're using running back, Kalen Ballage, a younger player from Arizona State who they hope pans out and will be the running back of the future. At wide receiver, they're starting Darius Slayton, a rookie, as well as Miles Boykin and Auden Tate, a young receiving core out there for the Washington Redskins. At tight end, they took 3 of them in the draft, Zach Ertz, Hunter Henry, and Greg Olsen. They wanted depth at the position. They wanted to be a bigger team, a stronger team, a more physical team, and that is shown in their offensive line. At left tackle, you have Terron Armstead, a great tackle for years for the Saints, and they decided to pick him up as a bookend on the left side. Bradley Bozeman playing left guard, the one-year player out of Alabama. Rodney Hudson, the great center for the Raiders as well, manning them in the middle of the group. Jordan Mailata, he may be the one weakness of this offensive line at 63 overall, the one-year player from Beyond Christian, but they hope to build him and make him into something special. And at the end, Ryan Ramczyk, who's been helping out Drew Brees on the right side for years. He will do that for the Redskins from now on. At left end, they are building up Quentin Bell, the rookie 250-pounder who they hope will become a star pass rusher someday. Braylon Speaks is on the other side, the one-year player from Ole Miss. At D-tackle, they have Cameron Hayward, the great standout for the Steelers for years, the Pro Bowler, and they hope that he will shore up the middle, as well as DJ Jones, the second-year player from Ole Miss, third-year player from Ole Miss. At left outside linebacker, they have Bernardrick McKinney, the great player from the Texans. He's been there for 5 years now, and they hope he will be very good on the linebacking core. Avery Williamson in the center. At the middle linebacker position, the player for the Titans. And Noah Dawkins, the rookie of the group from Citadel, who they hope to build and make a great player. But as you can see, he's got speed. Now at cornerback, they have Jesse Bates, the 2-year player from Wake Forest. Brian Poole, the 4-year player from Florida, who's been a solid player for years. And then the slot, they run Torrey McTyler, the 3-year player from UNLV. Chris Restry, the young project from Kentucky, will start at free safety for the group. And Taylor Rapp will be the strong safety for the group. Now, normally I will not go over kickers. Obviously, another rookie out there, a great pick. Now, normally I don't go over kickers, but he took Justin Tucker early in the draft. I believe in the 13th round. Early pick. I mean, what else can I say? And their punter, they also wanted as well. So you can see with the kick power, Joey Sly. So they want to be able to kick and punt with the best of them. Trent Cannon will be returning kicks today for the Redskins. Now, for the Philadelphia Eagles organization. At quarterback, they have Cam, thank you, ma'am, Newton, starting an 8th round draft pick for the team that they figured they just couldn't pass up on any longer. At running back, Ezekiel Elliott was a 2nd round pick for the team, as well as James White in later rounds. Both of them will be a dual backfield for the Eagles. At wide receiver, Marvin Jones, a later pick in the draft, as well as Philip Dorsett. Why are people watching me all the time? Philip Dorsett and Shelton Gibson. At tight end, Travis Kelce was a third-round pick for the team. Vernon Davis was a later-round pick as well, so the two tight ends hopefully will do well for them. Andrew Whitworth, a much later pick in the draft, picked because of his superstar abilities. Will be running left tackle. Brandon Fusco, the left guard from Slippery Rock, 71 overall. At center is Ryan Kelly, the four-year player from Alabama. He's been a standout for years in the NFL. DJ Fluker, another Alabama player, went later in the draft as well, the 7-year player. And at right tackle, the longtime Patriot Trent Brown, 5th year in the NFL, and they hope that pays off. On defense at left end, they have Gerald McCoy out there, hoping that they can, the 10-year player from the Buccaneers. At right end was the big pick, the first-round pick for this team, Khalil Mack. Hopefully they want him to get a lot of pressure. Linval Joseph and Eddie Goldman sure up the D-tackle spots for them. At left outside linebacker is Zach Brown, the 8-year player from North Carolina. Vince Williams and Nick Perry around the middle, both of them speedy veteran players. And Perry again on the outside, as well as Andre Branch. At cornerback, they have Tre'Davious White, the 3-year player from the Buffalo Bills, who was the second-round pick for the team. Jonathan Joseph late in the draft, as well as Kenny Moore in the slot. Free safety, they have Quentin Dunbar, the 5-year player from Florida. And at strong safety, they have Darius Phillips, the young player from Western Michigan. Rounded up at kicker, they have Jason Myers. And at punter, they have Ryan Quigley. And returning kicks for this team will be Philip Dorsett.
To start the game off, the Eagles immediately drive down the field and they run a quick little outside run with Dorsett. And whoa, what a move as he's into the end zone. 7-0 Eagles lead. Next possession after they force a punt. Cam back looking in. Oh my goodness. That's Travis Kelce. What a catch. Touchdown. 14-0 Eagles. However, right before half, the Redskins drove down the field running the football, and that will continue as Balash just runs them over into the end zone. 14-7, Eagles lead. However, they're striking before half. They're looking, throwing it up. 101 with Marvin Jones, and it's picked off. Intercepted on the left side by Brandon Poole. Unbelievable play. Redskins ball. Right after halftime, the Redskins get it back, and they just run it again down the field. Down their throat. Kyle Jasnowski in your side. After half, 14-14. Cam looking, and right after he misses Dorsett on a deep bomb, he can't miss that one. Dorsett styles into the end zone. Touchdown Eagles, 21-14. Here we go. Fourth quarter looking. Redskins driving, looking to try to get another touchdown and tie it back up. And oh no, is that him? Yes, it is. First round draft pick. Khalil Mack making a big play, forcing the Redskins to 3. However, they forced the Eagles to punt and get the ball right back. 21-17. Russ looking, he's rolling, and he throws it up, and it's picked off. It's Eric Berry with a huge interception. Big time play. Next possession, 21-17, clock running down, and there it is. For the first time all game, Zeke breaks open in the open field. Touchdown, Eagles, 28-17 lead. Now here they are, a minute 50 left. All the Eagles got to do is get one stop to end it in. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's Darius Slayton, and he's gone down the sideline. He's running to the 10, to the 5, and Tre'Davious White, 5-yard line. Big play, Washington. Now in position to score here, still down 11. They're looking, Russ runs it up the middle. He fumbles the ball. He fumbled it. What happened? Oh my gosh, the Redskins recover. Touchdown, Washington, 28-25. However, they kick it off. The Eagles simply have to kneel the ball and get up out of there for a week 1 victim, 28-25.
In the game, Cam Newton, 250 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Russell Wilson with 200 yards and 2 interceptions. Kalen Ballage led all rushers with 90 rushing yards. Zeke with 62. Next week, the Redskins will play the Red Hot Cowboys and Patrick Mahomes, and the Eagles will play the struggling Falcons.